This is killing your personal credit score. This is killing your score. Let's talk about it. First of all, if you guys do not know what goes into your credit score, two of the biggest reasons or key components are going to be utilization and payment history. They pretty much take up 65% of your score. And most people, they see their score plummeting. This can have your score go from mid 700s, high 700s, all the way down to the low 600s if you just don't think about this. And what it comes down to is high utilization. If you have high utilization on your credit cards, on your total report, it's going to plummet your score and you're going to be negatively effective immensely. Now, what does this mean? First of all, let's just say you have one credit card and you, in that credit limit is, let's say, $5,000. You have one credit card, that credit limit's $5,000, and you're using $2,000 to $3,000 of that every month. You're sitting at a 40 to 60% utilization. If you're above pretty much 25%, 30%, your score is going to go down because of the utilization. You should be under 10%. Like when you're thinking about how to control your utilization, you should be under 10%. So if you're stuck anywhere at 40, 50, 60%, and I see this all the time with people that I speak to who their 0% is coming up on a personal card, and now they want to find ways to transfer that balance or pay that balance off, but they only have that card and their utilization is tanked. They have 60% utilization or 70% utilization. And it's going to be extremely challenging if you have utilization over 30%, 40% to be able to access other credit cards to pay that off or to improve the utilization. Because in that scenario, let's say you're utilizing a 5K credit card and you have a 5K credit card and you're utilizing 3K of it. Even if you get, you can apply to another card and get a 5K $10,000 limit, $5,000 to $10,000 limit, hopefully, and then your utilization would go down to 15% out of 15K. But the thing is, if you have utilization at that point, you're going to get denied, or they're going to give you a 1K limit, which might help a little bit, but it really won't get rid of the utilization problem. So that is what is killing your score. So if you're on this video, first of all, if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, this is where I talk all things personal credit, business credit, finance, and of course travel hacking, and I run into this all the time. You need to focus on building your personal credit. You need to focus on adding cards that are going to benefit you, because you don't want to be stuck in a situation where you're spending a lot of money and your utilization goes up, your score plummets, and now you're stuck in a position where you have to go take out a personal loan to then pay that debt off before the 0%. You want to utilize 0% cards on the business side, but not necessarily on the personal side. And if you get stuck in utilization hell, as we call it, high utilization, you're in a pickle, because now you have to go get additional lending, like a loan, to pay that off, right? So we want to make sure that we have low utilization under 10%. So if you're seeing this before you're in this situation, plan ahead. Go get a credit card with a credit limit, but build a relationship with that bank. Build a relationship with that bank, open up a credit card, then they will be able to give you one, approve you, hopefully a higher limit because you've built that relationship with them. If you have credit cards right now and you don't have a total amount of limits, like a lot of limits over, at least $20,000, then go to those cards and ask for credit limit increases. But make sure that when you ask for credit limit increases that they are soft pulls, not hard pulls, so we don't add those additional inquiries on a report. So how do you prepare yourself for these situations? First of all, high utilization is what is killing your credit score. You may not recognize it, high utilization or missed payments. Don't miss payments, always put auto pay on, right? Always put auto pay when you get a new credit card. So as you get a new card here, put auto pay on, please and thank you. Second, utilization. High utilization is plummeting your score. It's killing your score. It's stopping you from getting business funding. It's stopping you from getting additional lending. It's stopping you from getting approved for cards. So these are the things that you can do to prepare. The cards that you currently have, if you only have one, then go to them and ask for credit limit increases while you can. Increase the limits of those cards. Try to get them to 5 figures, right? Over $10,000. Do so with companies that are with banks that aren't going to hard pull when they do that, all right? So ask if you can do that. 2, make sure that you prepare by applying to other cards, bigger banks. So apply to a Chase Bank, but build a relationship with them. Open up a bank account, have some deposits going there, build a relationship with them. These bigger banks are going to give you some higher limits, but you should have a relationship with them because they want you to have a better credit profile and a better score. So it could be Chase Bank or American Express. The charge cards don't have limits on them. Remember that. So go to a card, build a limit with them, ask for credit limit increases on those cards. If you want to build a relationship with a credit union, I highly recommend Navy Federal to be able to do that. They give higher credit limits, especially after 91 days. Ask for a credit limit increase up to $8,000. They will provide that as long as you're making your payments and you're building a good relationship with them. So, like I said, guys, if you have high utilization, this is how you can prepare and set yourself up to improve that utilization so you don't get stuck in a situation of utilization hell or high utilization, which will stop you from getting additional lending and products. Hopefully this helps you guys. If you guys need any more guidance or help, feel free to hit the links down below. If you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or creator that is looking to access capital or funding, I work with you guys directly on a consultative, done-for-you approach, help educate you, help get you the capital that you need to grow, scale, and build your business. And I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know what you guys think below. Have you been culprits of high utilization? Is this something that you didn't know that now you know in terms of your credit score? Appreciate it. As always, drop it in the comments, like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.